What's going on, world? DS1 Ross, and we back here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Shout out to everyone who support the platform. Much love, much love, much love, much love. If you are here and you can hear me clearly, please drop your ones in the chat. Drop your ones in the chat. Let me know if y'all can hear me clearly out there. Drop your ones in the chat, y'all. Let me know if y'all can hear me clearly before we get into today's show. Y'all hear me out there? Let me know if y'all can hear me. Okay, I see some ones. I see some ones. Salute to everybody that's in the building. Salute to everybody that's in the building. I'm glad you guys can hear me. And of course, we are back right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. I'm your host, DS1 Ross. Of course, you are tuned in to Sheep Stay Sleep TV, man. Shout out to everyone that's in the building. Salute to all the visionaries, man. Salute to all the visionaries. Shout out to everyone who supports this channel. We got another great show lined up for you guys today. Shout out to my lovely lady Mars that always come through and hold it down. Y'all see the title. We're going to get into it. But before we get into it, right? Before we get into it, let me shout you guys out that's in the chat, and then we're going to get into it. But make sure y'all double tap y'all screens on the way in if you are coming in by way of the vertical feed. Double tap y'all screens, man. Hit that like button. Hit that like button if you are in the chat. Also, answer the poll on the way in as well. Hit that poll up and answer the poll. It's very much appreciated. Shout out to my guy, Jay from Philly in the building. What's up, Jay? Shout out to Mark McJoy in the building. Peace, bro. Shout out to City Boy Floyd on the check-in. Salute. Shout out to my man, Bob. What up, Bob? Good to see you, bro. Shout out to my man, McMahon, True Story. Salute. That's right. Double tap that screen, y'all. Salute to McMahon in the building. Appreciate you, my brother. Shout out to my man Akuma. He said, nah, it's too late. It's too early for this. Oh, shout out to my man Akuma, man. Hope all is well with you, bro. Shout out to my man Joe. What up, Joe? What's good, man? All the War in the building. What's good, All the War? Shout out to Columbus, Ohio on the check-in. Salute. Shout out to my man Alonzo Hall on the check-in. Salute, my brother. I appreciate you on a pull-up. Appreciate your support. Shout out to Miss L'Oreal in the building. What's up, L'Oreal? How you doing? One of my lovely lady mods that always come through and hold it down. Shout out to Miss L'Oreal in the building. I appreciate you. Hey, Miss Camille. Good to see you, love. Good to see you. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Another one of my lovely lady mods that always come through and hold it down. Thank you so much. We are 2 for 2 today on the lovely lady mods. Let's see who else is in the building. Let's see who else is in the building before we get into it. Shout out to my man Bert. What up, Bert? Salute. Appreciate you, bro. Shout out to my man Running Warrior. Salute, Running Warrior. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. What's up, New York Nikki? Shout out to New York Nikki in the building. Good afternoon to you. I appreciate you on a pull up. Shout out to New York Nikki. Shout out to everyone that's in the building. Shout out to everyone that's in the clouds. Double tap y'all screens because we getting ready to get into it. We getting ready to get into it. Y'all see the show. Breaking news. Trump is to overhaul the Department of Education. Now, I know y'all probably like, well, DS1, why you keep talking about Trump? Why you keep talking about Trump? The reason why I keep talking about Trump is because Trump is the first politician that I recognize, me, that's saying some things, a lot of things that I can agree with. Just going to be honest. I'm just going to be honest. Out of all the presidents that I know we had, that I know about, right? Trump is the first president that's actually speaking about things that I actually care about. He's speaking about things that actually matter to everyday people such as myself. Because I'm an everyday person. I'm a civilian. So the things that Trump is speaking about, it's important to me because I care about what happens to people on a daily basis. You see? See, listen, y'all. A lot of us are just everyday people. What do John Legend say? We're just ordinary people. We don't know which way to go because we're ordinary people. We ordinary people. And this is who I think Trump is talking to. He's not talking to the corporations. I'm sorry, y'all. All the fear mongering y'all was doing. Oh, Trump is going to bring back slavery. All the fear mongering y'all was doing. Oh, Trump cares about the corporations. When I played the video and Trump said, those the first people he gonna get at. The first people he's going to investigate and put in line is the corporations. Was y'all at the show where I played the video when he spoke on how he's going to send resources to investigate Big Pharma, to investigate these big hospitals? But y'all say Trump is for the corporations. See, now I'm starting to understand why a lot of Caucasians don't like Donald Trump. See, the reason why you had a lot of Caucasians that don't like Trump is because Trump is telling these Caucasian people, hey, buddy, slavery's over. That includes economic slavery. See, Trump is messing up people money, y'all. He messing up that old American money, that Confederate money. He talking about going after them. That's what he's talking about. He's not talking about the people who work at Amazon. He's not talking about your everyday redneck that drive a dump truck. No. He's not talking about them. No. He's talking about the people that's at the top. He's not talking about rednecks. Rednecks is everyday white folk. We're not talking about them. They're not accepted by Caucasian people. Why you think they relegated rednecks to live around niggas? See, it's time to wake up. It's time to wake up. Donald Trump should be American people's wake-up call. Trump is blowing the lid on this country. And he's exposing what they've been doing the whole time to the American people. Not black people, not white people, not Spanish people, Americans. He's exposing what the government has been doing to its own the entire time. This is what he's doing. Y'all worrying about bringing back slavery when the goddamn economic system is built off slavery. Trump is trying to abolish all of this shit because that is the reason why this country is a shithole. This country is a shithole due to slavery and the extension of slavery. This country is a shithole because of economic slavery. Because you won't pay these people right. Y'all just pocketing all this goddamn money and going to get high with it. Going to the Bohemian Grove, having sex parties. That's what these rich people in corporate America do. They go to Epstein Island with all that extra money that we supposed to have and go lay up and do sex rituals. This is what Trump is exposing. Do y'all know what? Y'all need to shut up. All you people who on the bottom, who are at the bottom of the, shut up and let these white folks fight each other. Shut up. Let them people up at the top fight. This ain't got nothing to do with us. Nigga, you worry about the gas prices. Shut your dumb ass up. You worrying about why eggs is $5. You don't need to be talking about president. Okay? That ain't got nothing to do with that. You need to be worrying about the shit you can control. That's your household. And this is what Trump is telling the American people. Go back to being what it is to be an American. God and family. God, family, community. The old America. The old America. Yeah. The old America. Remember the commercials? Remember the commercials back in the early 90s? I remember because I was little in the early 90s. I remember them old commercials, them old American vacation commercials. What is what attracted immigrants to come to America? The land of the free. They could come here with their family and survive. America wasn't about rugged individualism. The concept that they sold to other countries, which got a bunch of people here in America, was family. And that your family was safe and you had job security. This is why they brought their ass from all these other countries here. Why you think they got here? Why you think the goddamn West Indian people been traveling their ass down from Jamaica to America for so long? Oh, you thought it was because of slavery? No. In New York City, who run the hospitals in New York City? The Jamaican women. All them West Indian women working all in medical field, all in New York. These are foreigners. These are foreigners. They ain't Americans. All them Haitian women working in a hospital. Put your pants on. I ain't gonna call the other doctor in. You niggas better wake up. Y'all don't even know what y'all be arguing about. Yo, this is what's crazy. This is what's crazy about Americans. A lot of times we don't even know what we be arguing over. Niggas just be wanting to argue. Because when you turn the volume down and you start listening to talking points, they don't even make sense. Y'all people don't even have a legitimate gripe. Because y'all don't even understand nothing. See, all of this emotional damage, you know, all of that comes from, you know who put all of that emotionalism and all that passion and all that? The Democratic Party. These Democratic liberals is what got y'all in y'all bag. Oh my God, he's Vladimir Putin. Oh my God. That's that Democratic liberal bullshit. And let me tell you something about these Democratic liberals, especially the white ones. They're going to be the first ones to start killing niggas. Oh yeah. You know all the rednecks that tried to tell you, oh, it's the corporations. It's the corporations. They're going to be the first one to be picking black people off. If it ever get real, they're going to kill us first. They're going to kill us first. Don't believe that Democratic liberal bullshit. Oh, we're on the same team. I'm not against you because you're black. My best friend is black. Yeah. And when it get real, guess what you're going to do, white boy? You're going to go get your AR-15 and try to kill my whole family. You think I don't know that, white boy? You think I don't know that? You lying ass liberal? You think I don't know that? You think I don't know that when shit get real, you're going to try to run with the corporations for safety, white boy? Huh? You think I know when shit get real, you're not going to pledge allegiance to the devil, white boy? You think I don't know that? See, y'all keep trusting these Democratic liberals. The Democratic liberals is the Ku Klux Klan, dummy. Who you think the KKK is, dummy? Who you think all these racist motorcycle clubs and who you think these people are? These are the rednecks from back in the day. These are the same rednecks that put on Klan hoodies and started burning black people's houses down. These are the same people that came from the Vikings. They hate black folk. Are you crazy? Barbaric. These are the niggas who was eating black people bodies. Yeah, these Democratic liberals, them rednecks, that's going to tell you it's the corporation problem. But he got a Harley Davidson sitting in his fucking garage. It's the corporations. He's supported by Harley Davidson. You can't believe these people. You can't believe these people. You cannot believe these people, man. You can't. Shout out to Elisino in the building. Salute, champion. Appreciate you, OG. Better wake up. It's time to wake up. That's what it's time to do. It's time to wake up, man. It's time to wake up. It's time for us to start looking at things for what they are. Not for what we want them to be, not for what we hoping for, but understand what it is. Because see, when you understand what it is, then you can actually make an informed, proper decision on what to do. You got women out here talking about I'm moving out this country. You got a Section 8 voucher, miss. What are you talking about? You can't take your Section 8 to Brazil. Where you going? I'm leaving. I'm getting my... Where you going? Where you going? And gonna have somewhere to live for $10 a month. Ain't no housing vouchers overseas. Why you think when they bring their ass to America, they all get on Section 8 and food stamps? Dummy. I'm leaving this country. You a fool. Because guess where you trying to go? All them people over there trying to bring their ass where you just left. Fool. Because they tired of shitting outside in the dirt. They want a bathroom. But you getting ready to leave the country so you could go shit outside. You ever had flies flying around you when you was shitting? Huh? You ever had to shit in a hole and bury it? You know that's what they do in these other countries. Talking about, I'm leaving. Where you going? To go shit in a hole? Huh? To have generators all around your house? Because electricity is ran different? What are you talking about? Do you know that the American dollar is barely worth anything? And that when you move to these other countries, shit is more expensive now for you. Even with the US dollar. Did you know that? No. No. That's a lie. Eugene B. No, Germans don't want to move to America. That's a goddamn lie. How you think we got? Where you think we get the German science from, sir? What are you talking about? Are you talking about the same Germanic Jews who are the Ashkenazi Jews that came to America? What are you talking about, sir? Go do some history. What are you talking about? American science is German science. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Our science comes from Europe and Germany, here in America. What are you talking about, sir? Y'all been brought your ass over here and assimilated. What are you talking about, sir? What are you talking about? What's wrong with this dude? What is wrong with this dude? Everybody wants to come to America. Some of y'all just can't afford it. What are you talking about? Just like some of us can't afford to live abroad. Yeah. For some of us here in America, the only place we can live is in America. Because in other places, we won't be able to survive. Because the economy, the way you make money, all of those things. So where you going? Talking about, I'm leaving. What are you talking about? Ben N says, actually, $1 is equal to 95 cents euro. It's not that big of a difference. Exactly, Ben N. That's exactly what I said. The US dollar isn't worth anything nowadays. So you moving abroad with your dollars, it's not really going to get you ahead of nothing. See, this is why you had expats, not passport bros, but you had expats back in the day they've been left America. People who left after certain wars. These are the people who were able to go overseas and live and thrive and strive because they left America when America was still in good standing. Leaving this place now is dumb. It's dumb. You're going to go somewhere else and be a prisoner. You're going to go somewhere else and struggle. Even with all your US dollars. It's not going to be easy for you. It's going to stress you out. Because guess what? America provides people a level of comfort. a level of comfort. A level of comfort. This is what America provides people. Why do you think everybody want to come here? Non says $1 American is a daily income in some countries. So yes, the dollar is worth money, buddy. Look up El Salvador. Yeah, it's I didn't say it wasn't worth anything. I said it's not worth as much as it used to be. Okay. Why do you think they keep trying to create this cryptocurrency, sir? Because they're trying to replace the US dollar with crypto. Okay. Shout out to everyone that's in the building. Double tap your screens if y'all are coming in a vertical feed. We getting ready to get into this article. What's up, NICU grad? How you doing? Good afternoon to you. It used to be ex-military staying in Europe. Yeah. Yeah. Staying in Europe, staying in Brazil, staying in the Middle East. Yeah. Expats. Expat. Shout out to my man, Expat Matt. Shout out to Expat Matt. It's my guy right there. Shout out to Expat Matt. Let's get into this article. Let's get into this article. So we need to talk about this, y'all. Oh, yeah. We need to talk about this. See, listen. When we having these conversations, right? I like to have conversations that's about things that are relevant to life. You know, I'm not really one of the guys. I'm not really one of the guys that just shoot the breeze. You know what I'm saying? Like even when I'm on the phone with my bros, us shooting the breeze is us usually cracking jokes or making light of some serious shit. That's how me and my bros talk. We don't, it's never just, oh, we just talking. Nah. And I'm not saying that like I'm the, you know, like I'm the shit or something. I'm just saying that me and the people who I consult with and consult to, right? We always have something important to speak about. We always have important matters to speak on. And that's what we do over here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. We not up here to entertain you about Trump. Because I don't care about Trump enough. We need to know what's going on in real time. What's going to affect us every day. This is the stuff we need to be talking about. So this is why I'm coming back and I'm doing a part 2 about the Department of Education and what Trump is talking about doing. Because see, what I'm finding out, guys, and I know some of y'all probably already knew this, right? According to Trump, the education department is nothing but a money grab. Now, we've been hearing about this stuff for a long time. But you know shit done got bad when the white man tell you, oh, nah, this shit is rigged. That's one thing we know. That's one thing we know. When the white man say, oh, nah, this shit is all about money, they lying. You think I'm not going to listen? You think I don't listen to whistleblower? Listen, I'm a conspiracy guy. And that could be a good thing. That could be a bad thing at times. But when I hear whistleblower, because that's why these white folks don't like Trump. because he whistleblowing. He's telling on what white folks has been doing to people. He's telling on them. They're miseducating your children. That's why your children are dumb. He's saying it. They abuse your children in school. Yeah. That's why the classrooms are like prisons. He's saying it. Oh, when the white man see, because remember, when the black man say some shit like that, oh, nigga, you don't know. How you know? Where your red dirt at? Show the proof. That's what y'all do to black men. Because black men been telling y'all all this goddamn time that the school system was rigged. That's why the little black boys don't want to learn. He'd rather be in the back of his class drawing. We've been saying this shit forever. The teachers don't like us. The teachers be lying on us. We said this. Shut up. Ain't nobody lying on you. Oh, but when the white man said, when the white man say, you guys were right. This is why y'all quiet. Because now the white man is saying, we're miseducating your children. We're not even educating them enough to go out and earn a decent living. Now the white man is saying it. Now he's saying it. And now he lying? So the black man was lying. Now the white man lying too? Oh, the black man ain't know what he was talking about. He need to shut up and stop trying to blame the white man. But now the white man is turning around and saying, it was us. Your man wasn't lying. Your man wasn't making excuses. We did hold him back. We did it. We did it through the school system. We did it through the job market. We did it through the housing market. We fucked you guys over. That's what Trump is doing. That's what Donald Trump is doing. Hey, guys, you did build the fucking country. You deserve some credit. You deserve some respect, black folk. You did die for this country. You did most of the goddamn work. This is why they hate Trump. This is why these white folks hate that man. He giving black people credit. This nation was built off you guys' blood, sweat, and tears. You did do it. Yeah, that's the truth. You did it, black people. And you niggas talking about, oh, I hate Donald Trump. You niggas retarded. You niggas are retarded. You are indoctrinated. That is the word he used to describe what they're doing to our children in these fucking schools. He said they're indoctrinating our children. And y'all niggas got a problem with him? Y'all got a problem with him. I don't understand. How could you have a problem with that? This man is stopping transgenders from teaching your children. Y'all got a problem with that. I don't understand this. So you want Saucy Santana at the local library? Do y'all want to see Saucy Santana at your local library? Teaching your 4-year-old how to read. Huh? Oh, that's okay. What's wrong with that? Huh? What do you mean? You don't see nothing wrong with that? Huh? Huh? Okay. Let's get into the article. Double tap y'all screens on the way in, y'all. Double tap y'all screen. Double tap y'all screens on the way in, y'all. Let's get into it. Facts, Bert. Get them demons away from my kids. Facts. Facts. My son ain't going to school in Hogwarts. My son don't go to school with Harry Potter. Let's get to the article. Trump has called for dismantling the education department. Here's what that means. Now, before we get into it, right? Do y'all notice who's that standing next to him? Who's this woman right here? Who knows who that woman is? Powerful woman, too. Powerful white woman. Y'all know who that is? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all know the woman, or put her name in the chat if y'all know the woman that's standing next to Donald Trump. Who's that? Who's that? You tell me, Taylor. You tell me. What's up, Cynical? How you doing? Yes, Linda McMahon. Linda McMahon. Linda McMahon. Who's Linda McMahon? Who knows who Linda McMahon is? Who's Linda McMahon? Shout out to my man, Mr. D. Salute, OG. Salute. Linda McMahon. Oh, Linda. Who knows who Linda McMahon is? Her husband is powerful. Yes, her husband is the former owner of the WWE. Vince McMahon. And Vince, right now, is fighting the same type of charges as Diddy. Oh, did you know that? Did you know why Vince don't own wrestling no more? Because he was doing what Diddy was doing. Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. Look it up. Look it up. Oh, yeah, he's a nasty man, Taylor. Vince McMahon, he's nasty. Y'all think Diddy nasty. Vince McMahon is disgusting. This dude, man, Vince done. We gonna call Vince Ben Roethlisberger before Ben Roethlisberger was Ben Roethlisberger. Now y'all know what Ben Roethlisberger was been accused of, and it just went away. Vince was doing that for years. Vince McMahon. Shout out to my brother Dale Diddy. How you doing, my brother? It's good to see you, bro. Hope all is well. It's been a minute. Good to see you, bro. Oh, yeah, Vince is nasty. Huge lawsuit. Huge. Very big. Very big lawsuit. V Diddy? You call him V Diddy? But that's Linda McMahon, y'all. Now let's find out why Linda McMahon is standing next to Donald Trump. And in case y'all didn't know, Linda McMahon was running for governor, I believe, of Connecticut. Because in case y'all didn't know, that's where they're from. Yeah, these are upper class Caucasian people. Just in case y'all didn't know. These are upper class Caucasian folk. You know, these guys live in Princeton, Pennsylvania, and all up there in Connecticut and all that. Greenwich, Connecticut. Look it up. Linda McMahon is not a small fry. She's actually bigger than her husband. She's actually bigger than her husband now. Brian McLaughlin. I'm not going to read that, but salute to you, Brian. I agree. KG111 in the building. Salute. Salute. He says, are you saying we should applaud Trump for hiring Linda to be ad secretary? No, that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying, bro. That's not what I'm saying. Ben N says, Secretary of Defense also paying hush money for grape. Why so many people with sex scandals is getting to be a bit much of the news cycle? Wonder why? Wonder why, huh? What up, Itch? It says Sanford, Connecticut is where WWE corporate is based. I didn't know. I didn't know that. Alonzo says Fairfield County, Connecticut. I lived in Connecticut. Jay from Philly says Linda was part of his cabinet back in 2016. There you go. There you go, my brother. Shout out to my man Jay from Philly. Let's get back into the article. If you're coming in a vertical feed, do me a favor, please double tap y'all screens and hit the like button, y'all. It says, throughout his campaign, President-elect Donald Trump heaped scorn on the federal Department of Education, describing it as being infiltrated. Listen to what he said. Describing it as being infiltrated. The Department of Education has been infiltrated by radicals, zealots, and Marxists. This is coming out of Donald Trump's mouth. This is coming out of Donald Trump's mouth. He has picked Linda McMahon, a former wrestling executive, to lead the department. That's why she's in the picture, guys. He has picked Linda McMahon, a former wrestling executive, to lead the department. But like many conservative politicians before him, Trump has called for dismantling the department altogether. A cumbersome task that likely would require action from Congress. Of course. A lot of us forget that too. He can't put nothing in play unless Congress signs off. So y'all stop running around with your fear-mongering stories, because Congress has to sign off. Okay? Congress has to sign off. The agency's main role is, look, it's right. Look. What did I tell y'all? Look, it's right in y'all face. Look, the agency's main role is financial, no educational, DS1. No, it's about the education, DS1. But they just said that the agency major role is finance. Oh, DS1, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what you're talking about. What are you talking about? Let's read it again. Because y'all like to say I be making up stuff. Let's read it. Read it. The agency's main function is financial. This is the main function and the main role of the Department of Education. This is the main role. Okay? This is why they make a lot of money putting little boys in special education. They get federal funding for it. They get federal funding to write on your child's records that he has autism and he needs to be put in a controlled environment, which is prison, which is a small form of prison. And we all know that the young boys that we grew up with who had behavioral problems because their dad wasn't home to spank their ass and tell them to go sit down and stop stressing their mama out, they put them same little boys on Ritalin. And them same dudes, because some of them I went to school with them, elementary school. A couple of them got 25 to life in prison. Never coming home. Fresh out of junior high school, they were selling crack, robbing. These the same little boys who was in special ed. Same little boys. But when black people talked about the school to prison pipeline, oh, black men are making excuses again. Look at black men always finding an excuse. You don't know what you're talking about. You're just making excuses. But then when the white man come and tell you in your goddamn face that that's what it was the whole time, y'all sitting there looking stupid. Y'all sitting there looking stupid. Sitting there looking dumb. Because you didn't know the whole goddamn time. And you knew you didn't know. You knew you didn't know. You ain't had no goddamn clue what that black man was telling you. Because you don't know what it is to be a black man. Oh, you just lazy. You need to pull yourself up by the bootstraps. But the white man just told you it's all rigged. It's designed this way. And you black people mad. You black people kill me, boy. Y'all people kill me. Boy, do y'all people kill me. Contradicting as hell. This contradictory. Walking contradictions. This stuff need to be exposed. This stuff need to be put out. The truth need to come to the light. Well, it's coming to the goddamn light. And what you doing? He's a racist. What's wrong with a racist calling out the rest of the goddamn racists? Fool. Oh, you mad because a white supremacist is calling out other ones? Black people. You mad because a white man is calling out the patriarchy? I don't get it. What do y'all people want? You don't want shit. This is what I'm finding out from black people. You don't want nothing. You want somebody to sit here and listen to you fucking whine and have excuses. Because here we got a white man who calling all these white folks out. And black people mad. Black people are against the white man for calling out his own goddamn people for what he did to other people. And y'all got the nerve to be mad? Are you people sick in the head? Yes, you are. You're sick. You're sick in the head. You're sick in the head. Y'all making this shit about race, and it's not. That's what y'all don't get. Why would this white supremacist call out other white supremacists if it was about race? So to the person in the chat talking about race baiting, you just got in here. Because what I'm doing is I'm telling black people to get off that race shit. Because we got a white man calling out other white men. That ain't got nothing to do with us. The hell we got a problem with it for? Mind your business. This ain't got nothing to do with us. Shut your ass up and go get your family together. That's what you need to be worried about. Go get your kids. Talking about you gonna leave the goddamn country. Go get your goddamn kids and shut up. Go get your kids out the system. To all you black men, oh, Trump is a nigga. Go be a father and shut the fuck up. Go be a father. Worry about what you could change. Go be a better brother. Go be a better uncle. Fuck you sitting here talking about Trump. You sound stupid. You sitting here making stories about white folks arguing with each other. I love to see that. I love to see when two white supremacists have a problem. I'm grabbing my popcorn. I'm grabbing my popcorn. And the reason why Trump is calling these people out is because they're destroying the country. This is why nobody needs America anymore for anything. And do you know that is what made America a superpower? The fact that other countries needed us and looked up to us for certain things. They don't need us no more. And why is that so? Because of things like systematic racism. Because of things like economic slavery. This is what is destroying the fabric of this country. And what Trump wants these other white supremacists to know is, guess what? We working against ourselves now. Double tap y'all screens if y'all are coming in the vertical feed. Double tap y'all screens. We getting ready to go there. We getting ready to go there. See, y'all don't understand the power or the spirit behind things. See, what these people are finding out is that all your hatred and all your racism and all your sexism, all your isms and schisms is going to destroy humanity. It's going to destroy humanity. That's why they have a guy like Elon Musk in there creating transhumans. Trump is letting them know we're destroying this place. And soon we won't have a place to inhabit. See, because that's what hate does. The spirit behind hatred is catastrophic. It's catastrophic. It creates catastrophic events in life, living through hatred, racism, sexism. It's destroying the home of where people are. It's destroying this place. It's actually destroying the whole goddamn earth, but that's another story. That's another conversation. If we just gonna keep it here on politics, it's destroying America. It has corrupted the government and the people. This is what Trump is calling out. That's what's going on. And how Trump is looking at it, he looking at it like, man, some of this stuff is so far gone that if we don't start over, we're doomed. We're doomed. We're doomed. Thank you, Itch. Racism is economically crippling. Yes, it is. Man, if they was to remove institutionalized racism and systematic racism, do you know how many jobs, do you know how many industries will open up and how the economy will be thriving? This is what Trump is calling out. This is what he's calling out, y'all. Shout out to you, Ottawa. I appreciate you, bro. William Black says Trump is not that smart. And George Bush was? See, this is what kills me with y'all people. He came in here and just said Trump not that smart. So George Bush was smart. You people are crazy. He said Donald Trump ain't smart, like George Bush was, like Joe Biden was, like Barack Obama was. Man, y'all people crazy. Y'all people crazy, man. Double tap y'all screens on the way in, man. Double tap y'all screen, please. Shout out to Miss Classic Creole in the building. Another one of my lovely lady moms that always come through and hold it down. Shout out to you, Miss Classic Creole. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying, Bert? He came in here and act like he made a statement. Trump ain't that smart. Oh, so was the Bushes smart? Was Bill Clinton smart? Oh. People crazy, man. These people crazy, Bert. What up, Danny? Salute my brother. Sarah Perry says, a self-made billionaire not smart. What the? I ain't even want to go there, Sarah. I didn't even want to go there. Because then that would have drug us down a whole nother rabbit hole. Because then people want to pocket watch and tell you how he got his money. And then that's a whole nother conversation. That's why I didn't even say that. But shout out to you for saying it. Shout out to you for saying it. Let's get back to the article. Let's continue to read. So y'all don't say I'm saying this stuff. We're going to read it. It's in the article. And the link to the article will be down in the description box. So after this show is done, you can just click the link. You just click the link. The agency's main role is financial. Annually, it distributes billions in federal money to colleges and schools and manages the federal student loan portfolio. Closing the department would mean redistributing each of those duties to another agency. The education department also plays an important regulatory role in services for students ranging from those with disabilities to low income and homeless kids. Indeed, federal education money is central to Trump's plans for colleges and schools. Trump has vowed to cut off federal money for schools and colleges that push critical race theory. Man, man. Y'all got a problem with that? Huh? Y'all got a problem with that? Put a 1 in the chat if you got a problem with that. Trump has vowed to cut off federal money for schools and colleges that push critical race theory, transgender insanity, and other inappropriate racial, sexual, or political content. Oh, y'all got a problem with that? Y'all got a problem with that? I don't want Bruce Jenner teaching my son. Talking about his name is Miss Caitlin. No. I shouldn't have to tell my son, even though you know that's a man, you still got to address her as a woman. Why I got to do that? Huh? You think you think that that's cool? That needs to be in society? Where children are being groomed to be confused about themselves and people around them? Do you know a lot of children, the first people they find attraction to is people in school? So they are literally using the schools as the breeding grounds to create all of these people. This is what they're doing. You think you're going to confuse my son from when he young on his own sexuality? Huh? If you want to be a transgender, don't be a goddamn teacher. Go be a stripper. If you want to be a transgender, why don't you go be a stripper? Why don't you go do sex work? Because that's what you all about anyway. Why do we have to normalize this stuff? Where I got to sit here and go back and forth with my children on who's a woman and who's a man. Because see, let me tell you what this shit gonna turn into. It's gonna turn into children starting to question their own parents. It's gonna have children questioning if their parents is really man and woman. You people, man, you people. Imagine your child coming home and saying, well, dad, I know you my dad. You told me you my dad, but what if you're really mommy? See, you people not thinking about none of this. You can't think past your little coochie and your little pee-pee. Bunch of freaks. You can't think past your little sexual orifice. What happens when your son come home and say, daddy, are you really mom? Can I call you mom? Because the teacher said I could call you mom. Can I call you mom? Then what you gonna do? When your daughter come home and say, mommy, can I call you daddy? The teacher said there's nothing wrong with that. What y'all gonna do? See, y'all like to talk about, see, y'all are so caught up that y'all don't even see what's going on, man. Y'all don't even see what's going on. Let's get back to this article. Let me read that part again. Double tap y'all screens if y'all are coming in on the vertical feed. Double tap y'all screens if y'all are coming in on a vertical feed. Shout out to everyone that's in the building. Salute to my lovely lady mods for holding it down in the Chizat. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to everyone that's pulling up, man. Double tap y'all screens on the way in. Indeed, federal education money is central to Trump's plans for colleges and schools. Trump has vowed to cut off federal money for schools and colleges that push critical race theory, transgender insanity, and other inappropriate racial, sexual, or political, because political and sexual and racial is all intertwined. When you're talking about political content, it is mixed with race and sex. How we know that? Just go back and watch Kamala Harris's concerts. And to reward states and schools that end teacher tenure and enact universal school choice programs. Federal funding makes up a relatively small portion of public school budgets, roughly 14%. Okay, let's read that again. Federal funding makes up a relatively small portion of public school budgets, roughly 14%. Then where the rest of that goddamn money go? When they say we're allocating $30 billion to the schools and education, only 14% go to public schools. And you see why Trump's saying we got to end it? These people is living off of our kids. They living off our kids. Where's the money going? There's supposed to be special needs programs in every school. Why isn't there? Why you got to live in certain counties to have access to these schools when y'all get the goddamn money? Y'all get the money. Where's the money at? It's up your nose. It's up your... Come on now. Absolutely, Alonzo. Most comes from property taxes. Exactly. The people. Sarah says, sounds like we getting the country back on track and put God back in our lives and in school. Shout out to you, Sarah Perry. Let's read that again. Because y'all like to say, I be making up stuff. DS1 be making up stuff. He just be screaming. Federal funding makes up a relatively small portion of public school budgets, roughly 14%. Colleges and universities are more reliant on it. Through research grants, along with federal financial aid that helps students pay their tuition. Here is a look at some of the department's key functions and how Trump has said he might approach them. Okay, student loans and financial aid. The education department manages approximately $1.5 trillion in student loan debt for over 40 million borrowers. Do y'all hear that? Let me read that again. Cause see, this is what I notice about people too. And this ain't got nothing to do with black people. This is people. People begin to tune you out or just tune things out when it's not itchy to their ears. People don't like to hear stuff that they never heard, one, or number two, It don't sit well with them. They don't like to hear it. They don't like to hear it. But let's keep reading. The education department manages approximately 1.5 trillion in student loan debt for over 40 million borrowers. It also oversees the Pell Grant, which provides aid to students below a certain income threshold, and administers the free application for FAFSA, which universities use to allocate financial aid. The Biden administration has made cancellation over student loans a signature effort of the department's work. Since Biden's, and that's a lie because they ain't canceled nobody loans. That's a lie. Since Biden's initial attempt to cancel student loans was overturned by the Supreme Court, the administration has forgiven over $175 billion for more than 4.8 million borrowers through a range of changes to programs it administers, such as public service loan forgiveness. Y'all see this? This is them trying to cover up all that goddamn money they've been stealing. So now we're going to give you an extension on your forgiveness program. You can keep putting your loans in default. But notice they're not just totally eradicating the loans. Oh my God. This is why Trump want to get rid of it all, because it's a scam. It's a scam. It's a scam. The loan forgiveness efforts have faced Republican pushback, including litigation from several GOP-led states. Trump has criticized Biden's efforts to cancel debt as illegal and unfair, calling it a total catastrophe that taunted young people. Let me read that again. Trump has criticized Biden's efforts to cancel debt as illegal and unfair, calling it a total catastrophe that taunted young people. Trump's plan for student debt is uncertain. He has not put out detailed plans. Civil rights enforcement. This is for you race baiters. Through its Office for Civil Rights, the Education Department conducts investigations and issues guidance on how civil rights laws should be applied, such as for LGBTQ plus students and students of color. The office also oversees a large data collection project that tracks disparities in resources, course access, and discipline for students of different racial and socioeconomic groups. Trump has suggested a different interpretation of the office's civil rights role. In his campaign platform, he said he will pursue civil rights cases to stop schools from discriminating on the basis of race. Trump's gonna put black people back in slavery. Let's read that again. Trump has suggested a different interpretation of the office's civil rights role. In his campaign platform, he said he will pursue civil rights cases to stop. He's trying to help the corporations to stop schools from discriminating on the basis of race. He has described diversity and equity policies in education as explicit, unlawful discrimination, and said colleges that use them will pay fines and have their own endowments taxed. Trump's looking out for the corporations. Trump's just looking out for his friends. Okay. Trump also pledged to exclude transgender students from Title 11 protections, right? If that's right. Never knew how to read Roman numerals. I'm slow, y'all. Which affect school policies on students' use of pronouns, bathrooms, and locker rooms. Originally passed in 1972, Title 11 was first used as a women's rights law. This year, Biden's administration said the law forbids discrimination based on gender identity and sexual orientation, but Trump can undo that. So ladies, to you feministas, guess who they giving your woman rights to? Guess who they giving your woman rights to? Because you want equality with a man. So guess who they giving your rights as a woman to? Wayman. Who remembers Wayman from Low Down? Shame, 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 shame. That was Jada Pinkett, homeboy. Wayman. That's who's going to have your rights to be treated as a woman and to be treated as a lady. It's going to be Wayman and Saucy and Jason Lee and Lionel B. Yeah, that's who's going to be treated and revered in society as women. Wayman. Yeah. Saucy. You heard what Gilbert Arenas said about Saucy. He saw Saucy twerking and thought it was Megan Thee Stallion. Y'all think it's a game, ladies. Keep fighting for some shit you never gonna get. And you're gonna lose everything you had. Keep fighting to be up here with me. And guess who gonna have your rights? Guess who gonna have your protection? Saucy, Caitlyn Jenner. These are going to be the women of society. These are the women of the future. Not you. Because guess what? You're going to be treated the way men are being treated. Yup. Because you want to prove a point. Okay. Now your nephew that used to shake his ass, that you used to have to tell him to stop putting the grocery bags on his wrists like a girl, you're going to have to respect him like a woman in the next couple of years. If Kamala Harris became the president, your nephew could call the cops on you. Yeah, ladies. Your little nephew that used to walk around in them heels, he could freely beat your ass now. And it ain't a man hitting a woman. It's two women fighting now. Yeah. They're not going to be charged as a man beating on a woman. It's going to be written down as two women had a fight. Yeah. That's for y'all. That's for y'all. Yeah. Shout out to my man Art of War. Appreciate the super chat, my brother. He says, good show. Shout out to you, Art of War. Appreciate you, bro. Shout out to my man Brown Hornet in the building. Always come through and showing his love, man. Shout out to you, OG. He said, talk to him, DS1. They not hearing you, though. I'm still trying to figure, why is Trump the big boogeyman? But old man Biden was a saint. Trump is fixing a broken educational system, for starters. Facts. Shout out to the OG Brown Hornet. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Shout out to Cutthroat in the building. What up, Cutthroat? Salute. College accreditation. While the education department does not directly accredit college and universities, it oversees the system by reviewing all federally recognized accrediting agencies. Institutions of higher education must be accredited to gain access to federal money for student financial aid. Accreditation came under scrutiny for conservatives in 2022. Who remembers this? Who remembers this? Who remembered during COVID how we found out that a lot of our degrees didn't even count? How they had a whole list of schools who weren't accredited. And a lot of people walking around with worthless degrees. And the goddamn Department of Education owed them money because they took out loans for a fraudulent school. Do you know how many of people that... Do y'all know how many people this thing affected who went to fake colleges? Who went to schools that are not even accredited? That's why they can't go get jobs in their fields, because their degrees are not valid. Oh, y'all don't know nothing about that, right? Y'all never heard. I never heard of that. I know you didn't. I know you didn't. But you heard Trump was going to bring back slavery. You heard that, though. But you ain't hear how people are walking around with worthless degrees because they graduated from unaccredited schools that was marketed and promoted on the media. Y'all don't want to talk about that, though. He is racist. You people are nuts. You people are crazy, man. Y'all better wake up. Accreditation came under scrutiny from conservatives in 2022 when the Southern Association of Colleges and Schools questioned political interference at Florida public colleges and universities. Trump has said he would fire radical left accreditors and take applications for new accreditors that would uphold standards, including defending the American tradition. Let me read that again. Trump has said he would fire radical left accreditors and take applications for new accreditors that would uphold standards, including defending the American tradition and removing Marxist diversity administrators. Woo. Although the education secretary has the authority to terminate its relationship with individual accrediting agencies, it is an arduous process that has rarely been pursued. Under President Barack Obama, the department took steps to cancel accreditors for a now for a now defunct or for-profit college chain. But the Trump administration blocked the move. Look at what this dude, Barack Obama, was trying to do. Oh, he helped black people. Look at what this man was trying to do. Under President Barack Obama, the department took steps to cancel accreditors for a now defunct for-profit college chain. Let's continue. But the Trump administration blocked the move. The group, the Accredited Council for Independent Colleges and Schools, was terminated by the Biden administration in 2022. Money for schools. Much of the education department's money for K through 12 schools go through large federal programs, such as Title I for low-income schools and the Individuals with Disabilities Education Act. Those programs support services for students with disabilities, low class sizes with additional teaching positions, and pay for social workers and other non-teaching roles in schools. So what? During his campaign, Trump called for shifting these functions to the states. He has not offered details on how the agency's core functions of sending federal money to local districts and schools would be handled. The Heritage Foundation's Project 2025, a sweeping proposal outlining a far-right vision for the country that overlaps in areas with Trump's campaign, offers a blueprint. It suggests sending oversight of programs for kids with disabilities and low-income children first to the Department of Health and Human Services before eventually phasing out the funding and converting it to no strings attached grants to states. Associated Press education writer Colin Brinkley contributed to this report. So this is what he plans to do when it comes to dismantling the education department. I know a lot of y'all, when y'all hear certain words, it triggers certain feelings. But what he's trying to dismantle is he's trying to dismantle the corruption. He's trying to have a purified education system that's safe and sound for our children. He want to make sure that our education system is not just about banking off of the backs of our children. Because according to Trump, that's what it has been. Financial institutions are also colleges and universities. Financial institutions are not just banks. They're also schools, institutions. Trump is trying to clean all of this stuff up from the root. Trump is going to the root of these problems here in America. The root of a lot of this stuff is what? The lack of belief in God, improper education, and no protection for children. That is what the basis of a lot of this stuff that we see going on in society today. We have a P. Diddy who most likely was a child who was touched and abused. Come on, y'all. And this confused, abused child was then propped up by the education system and HBCUs, which are literally controlled by fraternities and sororities. So they was able to prop this dysfunctional man up by using the education system, by letting him go to Howard, putting him in a fraternity. And we have Diddy today. Diddy is a product of what the American system is doing to people. Diddy is a product of it. He's a product of corporation abuse. Diddy's a product of that. You do know that, right? He's a product. They made that boy. He didn't make himself. They made that boy. Just like they made Jay-Z. They made these boys. Why do you think they call them boys? That's why I call them boys. Bad boy, rock boys. They ain't men. Because they ain't holding their own nuts. They ain't holding their own nuts. They boys. Bad boy, rock boy. They're never considered men. Never. Never. They boys. Because they're going to always be boys. Because that's the spirit in them. Because that's when they were taken advantage of and turned into Jay-Z. They made Sean. You don't notice? They got the same name. Diddy and Jay-Z got the same first name. Sean. Sean. Yeah. They made you, Sean. They made you, boy. You ain't make yourself. Gee, you could talk that fly shit to dumb niggas in the hood who want to be Jay-Z. I know you're Sean to me, boy. When I look in your eyes, you're Sean. You ain't Jay-Z. That's a character. That's a character, homie. That's the character you play. Ray J told us all about it. Ray J told us all about it. Y'all all playing characters. That's what Ray J told us. That ain't what DS1 said. That's what Ray J told us in the Pastor Jamal Bryant interview that we reviewed right here on SHEEPSTAYSLEEPTV. He said it out of his own mouth. He tired of living a lie. What do you think Jay-Z doing? And guess what? The Department of Education is part of the reason why most people in society here in America live a goddamn lie. Because the school system is the place where a lot of us were first lied to. The schoolhouse. The schoolhouse. You got a bunch of radicals and zealots in the education system, according to Donald Trump. We can't trust these people. These people should not be around our children. These people are not psychologically fit to be around anyone, let alone be in charge of anyone. This is what's coming out of Donald Trump's mouth. These people are radicals. These people are zealots. These people are crazy and they hate children. See, this is what y'all don't know about these Democratic liberals. They hate kids. They sacrifice them. They use them as pawns. Remember the Clinton administration? When all them women and kids was popping up missing in Haiti? Oh, Donald Trump not smart. Oh, you forgot that was going on during the Clinton administration. Human trafficking. They was trafficking African kids and kids from Haiti. You know who was doing that? Bill Clinton, the first black president according to the black community. Because he got caught getting some fellatio. Now he gets to be part of the black community. Diddy is being charged with what? He's being accused of what? Human trafficking. Diddy is connected to who? The Democratic and the liberals. Vote or Die. That was a Democratic campaign. Vote or Die was a Democratic campaign. These are the people who trafficking all the goddamn kids. It's them. The same ones that's telling you your son could be your daughter tomorrow. These are the same ones trafficking kids. The Clinton administration over there in Haiti. The Democrats, then the liberals been doing this shit since the days of goddamn Red Cross. Who do you think the Red Cross is? Let me go ahead and end this show because I'm telling y'all too much now. I'm telling y'all too much now. I'm telling y'all too much now, man. Shout out to everyone in the building. Shout out to everyone in the building. Yes, they are, Classy Creole. They are the white Will and Jada Smith. They are the white Will and Jada, the Clintons. Not sure where Diddy went to high school from. Diddy went to high school in Harlem, I believe. But he's from Mount Vernon. But I believe he went to school in Harlem. Champ says, I also remember Jay in the background with his head down when Big was popping. Yeah. And Big died too. And then Jay became the man. How ironic, Champ. How ironic, Champ. And then when Biggie died and Jay took over, all them niggas fell in line under Jay-Z. How ironic, Champ. How ironic, Champ. Shout out to Outrageous TV. Salute, my brother. He says, I remember when everybody was saying Bill Clinton was black. He's our first black president. Blacks have to stop expecting anybody. Right. Come on, man. We just accept anybody. That's a fact. Because he went and cheated on his wife. He was the first black. Do y'all see that? Okay, now we grown now. Listen to that. He was our first black president because he got caught cheating on his wife. You know how that will make black men look for saying some shit like that? Oh yeah, he that's our nigga. He got caught getting some head. What? What? Shout out to y'all, man. If y'all enjoyed today's show, double tap y'all screens on the way out. Also, the Cash App is going across the screen. Show us some support. Cash App, $DS100 Network, all lowercase letters. $DS100 Network, all lowercase letters. Or you can support me on a Venmo at SHEEPSTAYSLEEPTV or on PayPal as well. Shout out to everyone who came through and supported today's show. I appreciate everyone who hit the super chat. Shout out to my man, Arthur Wall. Shout out to the OG Brown Hornet. Most importantly, I appreciate everyone being here, man. I appreciate everyone being here. So salute to everyone. I appreciate it. Shout out to my lovely lady mods that always come through and hold down the Chizat. Make sure everything is going well over here. Thank y'all so much, ladies. Salute to y'all. Salute to y'all. Shout out to the visionaries, of course, man. Shout out to my guy, Dale Diddy. Welcome back, my brother. Welcome back. Salute to you, bro. Shout out to everyone in the building. I appreciate everyone for pulling up. We will be back tomorrow with another show, so y'all stay tuned right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. I'm y'all host, DS1 Ross, of course, and I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. Peace.